Interesting. So, how we doing? Last night, when I was working on my Stream Deck, apparently, what I inadvertently did, I shouldn't say inadvertently did, but what I didn't realize I did was I created a mic button, but did not have it set to mute my mic. Oh, that's because interesting. Okay. That's because apparently like what I have set up on here is this mic, this one actually, it closes the source on OBS. So you guys can't hear me on stream. But this one that I have on the main screen, this one actually it literally just mutes the device itself, which is that's pretty cool. I didn't even realize that when I did that. That means that it would mute it across everywhere, so I can't be heard through my mic. So my wife walks in and has something she wants to say to me, I can smack that real quick. Smack the button real quick. Noise. Alright, so tonight, let's just get after things. Be productive. I've got to make sure I get to bed at a decent time tonight. So, because I have to get up in the morning to drop my wife's car off at the garage and take the whole family to go drop her off. It's going to be an early morning. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. But it's what we do. What we got to do, we do it. Anyway, so let's look here. What I'm looking at is, oh, I think that's so funny. I put the announcement in the Discord tonight saying like not to wait for the bot, and then it posted really fast compared to normal. That's funny. Like that there's funny. I don't care who you are. I gotta figure out. Maybe it's just my camera. I don't know. I feel like there's noise. There's a lot of white noise or whatever within the camera. That could just be me. But I feel like I need to change. I need to change some sort of setting on my camera. I haven't touched it in a hot minute. But tonight we have got, where'd it go? Where's my notes? There it is. I want to finish working on, gonna work on a couple more pieces, I think, of editing that first why Budget Creator Labs, why Shoestring Studio, as that first intro video to the foundation series for Shoestring Studio, and supporting young or new creators who are on a strict budget. And then I didn't know if I wanted to work on, I was going to work on potentially some packaging with that little golly, what's the word called? Hey, Flatcap, how are you doing, man? How you doing? It's been a minute. It's been like half a year. It's been like almost 3/4 of a year. Hope you've been well. But after we do some editing with that, possibly some thumbnail work and thumbnail title, stuff like that, there are part 2 and 3 from when I played through the Brothers Tale of Two Sons will be coming out Thursday and Friday this week. Dropping bang bang, and so that will be finished. And I got behind on that and hadn't dropped that, so I was just like, all right, we're just throwing it out there and trying to be more consistent of getting some videos out there on the YouTube. Blessed but been a while. I love how you worded that. All right, you put "but" after saying that you were blessed, and then your focus was about how you've been blessed, but as if there's been a piece that hasn't been as much as it could have been a blessing. And you followed that with, what is that thing that could have made it a bigger blessing? It's the fact you haven't been here for a while. I mean, not to read too far into it or anything. Oh man. That's one thing I got to do on one of these upcoming Monday nights is I haven't touched emotes in forever. My Monday nights flat cap, I've been focusing on more of like a work night, if you will, like streaming for an hour and focusing on, okay, what is one or two things I could really like do to help the stream, to help continue to improve, because I don't have that time otherwise. So I'm trying to make that work. And so I'm trying to that's so like yesterday what I focused on was setting up the stream deck, so I have a couple pieces on here that I can it's not perfect or anything, but I at least have progress. I have progress, which is huge. And so we've worked on some extensions. Obviously they're not perfect either, like with Blurp and stuff like that. I have stuff of that, but nice. I love how that, I don't know if that was intentional, but you have the I am blessed one. I just think it's fun how this is what came to my mind. Maybe it's not even right anyway, but in saying I am blessed and you have that said at the end. I don't know why, but like said, like the Jewish or Hebrew kind of pronunciation or whatever is what came to my mind. I don't know why. I am blessed, you know, something like that. What are some of these? No cap. Oh, no cap. That's good stuff right there. Nice. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. I mean, I have some classic ones, but oh, okay. So so I'm not crazy. Okay, all right. It's been a minute since I've done anything with them. We got ones from like way back when I started, and I first got connected in with Frostbite and Asia. She actually made a couple for me like early on that still are like, here's two of them that are still big. The Kawaii Hulkery, Delkery, whatever. And they have been around since the very beginning, and she made those like 5 years ago. And those still sit as some main ones. Got this bad boy right here. Hype. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Hype. And then some of these, I forget what some of them might be like ones that are unlocked with certain bits or at certain tiers. I can't remember. But the crowd favorite is the Dollar General Arnold sliding into your DMs. That's the crowd favorite right there. And all it is a photoshopped Arnold Schwarzenegger with my head on it. Oh, man. Oh. But yeah, this one was probably the most recent one we actually spent heavy work on. Dumpster Fire. Dumpster Fire. I mean, it's a good one to spend time on because that's a lot of my gameplay when I do game. That's pretty much the descriptor right there. But I'm trying to set up a better feeling for consistency in how I shape each night of the week, rather than it just being like Mondays I'm going to do this, Tuesdays I'm going to do this, Thursdays I'm going to do this, because then people who connect in to one of those, like, they may connect in other streams, but if I never touch on anything of that style in any other streams, like what is the draw to stick to be here for that person who found interest in that one thing other than once a week? You know what I'm saying? So so that's one thing I'm trying to figure out. So I might tonight work on this a little bit, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe game a little at the end, or I don't think I can do that tonight actually, because I have family obligations in the morning. So GG, dude, the big GGs like that are just, that's one of the things about emotes, man, is like some of those smaller ones, it's hard to see, but when they're big and clear like that, the GG, like, you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. It's just harder to personalize them. You know what I mean? Like, to set them apart. Is that the alpha? Yep. The alpha question mark. It's a question mark like any other, but different, all the same. What? Okay. All right, so let's do this. We're gonna try and pull up. We're gonna try to pull up. What is my battery sitting at? I wonder if I should even have that. I'm trying to get myself to have the second camera angle. Like I have up above behind me, but I got to get my phone up there to be able to use Epic Cam, and it's just difficult to remember. It's really difficult to get myself to remember that. All right. Let's see if this is... What in the world is going on? Why did it go over there? I never opened this app on that monitor. Why? Everything keeps opening in the wrong monitors, and it annoys me. All right, let's do this, though. Is everything on the screen? Beautiful. Just made this screen. Did I make this last week, I think? Clean. Uh-oh. I did notice. I got to make new ones of these. Ooh, because on this screen, they can't be white. They can't be white on this screen. On my main screen, they can be, but if I change it on one, it changes it across all of them. So I got to make new ones. So I have two different options. But here across the board, how did we get this starting out? I'm going to stop the music. Actually, I'm going to use my buttons. I got to get used to using my buttons as much as possible. Where's go pause it? Oh, nice. And then I don't have to go click on the app. Oh, I love it. Love it. Let's see what we got here. What if I told you? Oh, that's loud. That's so stinking loud. The A. Button mash. Let's go. Let's go over here. And then that's at -19. What if I drop it to like 28? Let's see what it... Okay, now let's try it. What if I told you that it was possible to begin building a house without... Does that... I mean, it's still probably a little quiet, but that's all right. Even laying a brick. Sounds crazy, right? You're probably thinking, how in the world are you going to build a house without any bricks? But what if I told you that most successful homes get built before a single brick is even laid? As I've interacted with content creation over the past 5 years, I've noticed a couple different kinds of creators. There's creators who built their house with a yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. One of the things I'm curious about is I had a note to myself, and I'm not sure if I still want to do it. Let's go to this one. Boom. I'm not sure if I still want to do it this way. Why is that not working? Oh, because it's a little too far. Oh, no. Did I Oh, okay. No. Oh, here we go. I was like, why is that disappearing on me? Okay, so I have other media of lumber and bricks and stuff popping up. But the thing I was curious about was about if I should have something. Okay, maybe I didn't have it in my notes there, but I was like, should I have something that's in the center of... My goodness, everything is messing around on me. That's in the center here. Already there for them. Or should I just have that little zoom in? Already there for them. That little zoom in punch. Should I just keep it at that? And bricks already there for them. I feel like it should zoom in further if I'm honest. Let me close some of this though if I can, if it'll let me. Let's close this. What? Why won't it let me close it? I know there's a way to close this. There it is. Yeah, but then it does this. There we go. I want to see what it zooms like. Yeah, that doesn't feel like it zooms enough. That doesn't feel like it zooms enough. So let's move this. And starts there. Let's go to 1.2. And then we'll go back to the start and we'll see what it well. Brick's already there for them. Brick's already there for them. Already there for them. Then there's creators who claim to already there for them. Then there's creators. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Okay. I feel bad too because somebody said the other day, was it last week? I think it was that like when I go to edit on that. Let me turn down the mic one click. When I edit, and the repetition of voice can be annoying. Then there's creators who claim to provide a blueprint for how to build a house on a budget while providing an unrealistic understanding of a budget. Yeah, so this one here, I wanted to talk about those people who say like, "Oh, here, I've got a budget plan. I've got a way for you to be able to do content on a budget." But then they're just like, "Oh, yeah, budget PC, $2,000." And it's like, what kind of budget do you have? What are you talking about? I've never had a budget anything that cost $2,000. Even maybe a budget car. You know what I'm saying? Like a budget car, but that's just because the grand scheme of a car itself is so massive. So yeah, I definitely haven't gone in the quality that I would love to, because just partially because I don't have the capability to do some of the quality things that I would want to. So actually part of me doing this is not only about getting these pieces completed, but it's also about me just practice. You know what I'm saying? So, this note sheet over here last week, I went through and I watched through what I had already cut. Like I had previously done the simple thing, which was I took the recording and I cut I cut it quick to the parts that I wanted, cut out the dead space, all that kind of jazz, right? Easy. And then from there, I just then last Tuesday played through it and just paused, made a note of something that I think, okay, here could be a cool idea of what I do here. But I want to balance quantity and quality, right? I want to balance those things because I don't want to just throw it out there because I've done that too many times and nothing has come of it. But I also don't want to spend forever on something because those things still sit in my backlog and aren't finished because I'm still working on them, kind of approach. You know what I mean? So this is the first run of trying to make that happen. Creators who claim to provide a blueprint for how to build a house on a budget while providing it. Yeah, and I want to keep consistency too. Consistency of there's creators who built their house with a yard full of lumber and bricks already there. Oh, okay. Like I have consistency of like some graphics and stuff, so I want to keep that going. Bricks already there. Like I kind of wish, since I have this. How in the world are you gonna build a house without any bricks? But what if I told you that? Part of me wants to have that kind of graphic idea here. Bricks already there for them. And then being like the fulfillment of that. So it becomes like when you look at telling a story through a video, right? You have you and another character. This other character can be the arbitrary or the digital me in the way of being the person that's being described. And so then having and using that simple, it's just a cutout of somebody and then just my head put on it. Using that to receive. I didn't even think about this idea. That's a really good idea. Bricks already there for them. Instead of just having with a yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. Part of me already there for them. Part of me kind of the idea of even having me behind the couch. Have me pop up behind the couch. And then from there, I can go back to full screen here. Oh, it's better on the eyes that way. I can have that character pop out. From behind there and like with arms open You know what I mean? That's the picture came to my mind. To where this stuff is already given to them. That kind of picture. I'll come back to that. This here, I don't have anything on. I just have to build a house on to provide a blueprint for how to build a house on a budget. I like this. The idea I have for that is when I go to this. Let me go back. Is going to this, cut there, but having this go to another, I mean, yeah, this is what comes to my mind is the picture of it going to another screen that would be either like a blank, you know, just like a solid color, not black, but a solid color, and then just text popping up that is what I'm saying, which would be how to build a house on a budget while providing it. You know, how to build a house on a budget, and then I can show a simple man. I need to record all these ideas because I work on this off stream too. I gotta put this one in here. After one, let's put this here. Have the me guy receiving the gift of bricks and wood. Oh, I won't go back to the clips that way. I can tell you this is the way I know my I will be sure to do it. The clips will get lost. Or I just won't remember them, if that makes sense. So this one here, I'm just gonna put in yes. So flash to where's that at? 26 seconds. New background with text graphics of audio, and then moving to some sort of rep of confusion over claimed budget not being truly budget. We'll do that. So, and then let me look through here at 33. How to build a house while providing an unrealistic understanding of a budget. And then there's creators who never even get. I need to cut some of that. I need that audio to be cleaner. Unrealistic. Let me see, because I have music down here. Does that affect it? Nope. It'll just affect the end. I'll just have to fix that. I appreciate that, Flat Cap. Finding an unrealistic while providing budget. That's another one. You don't need my breath. Don't need my breath there. I mean, it's good to know that I breathe, right? It's good to know that I breathe, but that's not either. While providing it house on a budget, while providing an unrealistic understanding of a budget. It's yeah, I can cut it right there. Boom, boom, pow. Realistic understanding of a budget. And then there we go. I like that. Nice and clean. An unrealistic understanding of a budget. And then how would I I will keep it there for that for now. What I will do is I forgot to do, well, that might change over here, but I like having like the swoosh sounds, you know, like that, boom, and then it goes good. And then there's creators who never even get started because they don't have what they think are the means to go. All right, Flat Cap. Hey, I appreciate your input. Appreciate your stuff. The buzz. What do you mean the buzz? What do you mean the buzz? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at the screen of my video and I'm like, what are you talking about? My hair's good? Like what? Yeah. Yep. We got a new do, but Flat Cap, have a great night. Get some great rest. Blessings to you. Let me see here. Let's go to boom. I won't have to go to the barber for a few months this way. Probably 2. But I will say this is the highest I feel like my hairline is LeBroning. My hairline is definitely starting to recede a bit. It feels like, but it's all good. Ba-bam. Ba-ba. Ba-ba. Okay, I need to fix that. That's not even at the right height. All right, we're gonna take a second, guys. It's gonna get real personal in here. You ready? We're gonna be as quick as possible. Actually, that's like at the perfect. That was at like the perfect height. I'm not gonna lie. This one, that's not bad either. What about this one? Zoom out a little bit more. Okay, it's not terrible. All right. I thought they were worse than that. But yesterday when I tried to use them, as I was setting up the stream deck, they were like, I was standing. That's what it was. I was standing, so they were super off. All right. They think are the means to go anywhere with the idea of. How would I represent this statement through a graphic or through stuff? And then there's creators who never even get started because they don't have what they think are the means to go anywhere with the idea of building a house. How about instead of thinking about that and letting myself fall behind on actual movement, we're going to skip back forward to the ones I do have ideas on and try to do those. So I'm going to try and replay it as little. All right, M2K. Well, I appreciate you stopping in. Good to see you. Have a great night. Get some rest. You need it for school tomorrow. And we're hopefully going to get this first video completed soon and move on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? But hey, this Thursday and Friday, part 2 and 3 of that Brothers A Tale of Two Sons playthrough dropping on YouTube. Be sure to give them a look-see. And have a great night. Blessings. All right, let's see how this. Of lumber and bricks already there for. Okay, what we're going to do then is we're going to do this. We're going to switch over to Canva. And we are going to go to Elements. And we're going to go to Person. Let's go Man. And we'll go Receiving. No, it's got to be more like a man with arms wide open. You know, that kind of thing. Let me go, man. Arms open. Could this work? I feel like that's too spread out for this. This guy here. I wish it was kind of turned to the side, if I'm honest. If this guy was rotated. Bro. If we have this guy Bro, I think I can make this one work. I think I can make this work if I'm honest. Let me see here. If I can find a face. Can we flip? Horizontal? Bro, and background remover? Okay, okay. And now we shrink the size a little bit. All right, all right. Bro, this might... I can't believe... Dude, this is funny. Now, the question here is, how do you... Like this here, I can go into the background. I can go into the further editing, and I could erase more. And just do, you know, this kind of stuff. Wee, easy, easy, easy peasy. And then this is where you get a little bit more difficult. Zooming in. Ugh. There we go. All those strays. All those strays. Like cats on the street. Goodness gracious. I just realized I was holding my breath as I was doing that. All right. And we'll do something like that. Because then, well, this back here needs to be trimmed a little bit more because some of that's still my neck and it makes me look a little... There we go. That's good. That is real good. Oh my. Oh my. Dude, oh, that's so funny. Oh, this is too fun. This is too much fun. But hey, this is the kind of stuff with editing that I enjoy and I want to do. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do this. Okay, let's make this a little bit... We'll make the head a little bit bigger. It might be like kind of comedic that way, but do we just keep it like that? Or do we put like a little, like a circle behind it? Like, I think we run with like the whole circle idea and just have a boom. And then well, I kind of need to rotate it to match so I can, well, I'm not going to egghead it. What the heck? What? Stop it. All right, but let's send that one back. Okay. How can I see the layers? Where are the layers at? Position, there we go. Layers, there it is. Boom. Let's make you a little bit smaller. And in fact, can we just, no. Just kind of move you like that? Is that, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And what we'll do here is we'll download this. Transparent background. And then where was I putting the other stuff last week when I would download it? Let's we'll do this and let the music play in the background while we do this. It wasn't there. Was it in graphics? Yeah, and I just threw it in my for editing. Yeah, okay. There we go. All right, we'll call this me hot stuff. And then go here, media pool, drop it. See that? Boom. And then what we'll do is we're gonna make this idea happen. Okay. So we gotta zoom out a little bit. Yep, this is the and bricks already there for them. With a yard full of lumber and bricks already. Creators who built their house with a yard full of lumber and bricks already there. I gotta find a way to connect those two ideas. Let me see here. Maybe it's, well, let me go to this so I can see exactly where that location is. Okay. And then maybe and bricks already there. What if I were to do this? Let's just try an idea here. Let me bring the audio down a little bit more. What if we were to just throw in another, just, I don't want color background. I kind of want something that's similar to this one. If I don't know that I want it to be the same one, but we'll put it over here because it's going to drop it down there. But if I gotta switch. If we do this and then we have these just stay over top. Bricks already there for them. A yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. Oh, that just cracks me up. I can't use that same background. With a yard full of lumber and bricks already there. You know what? Do I even need to have them appear at that time? With a yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. There's creators who built their house with a yard full of lumber and bricks. I don't know how I want to do this. There's creators who I know it's repetitive that I keep playing the same sound, so I apologize. Built their house with a yard full of lumber and bricks already. Oh, my mind. There's creators who built their house with a yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. Lumber and bricks already. What if can I flip this? Will it let me flip it? Oh, yeah. Because then what I can do back here is I could bring back right here where I go to say lumber, and then lumber and I said it faster than lumber and bricks already. I was going to say what I could look to do is I could look instead to make sure that they're both on this side. Where's the hand? And then the bricks can also be over here. No, I don't like that. Lumber and bricks already there. House with a yard full of lumber and bricks already there. Bricks already there for them. Maybe that picture just doesn't work. It looks great. I love it, but I don't know that it works. Bricks already there for bricks. And bricks already there. For them. This is where if I just get a picture of like a gift with a bow on it or something. Let me do that now. Let me say gift with a bow. All right. That red and white one might be perfect. Nah. What does the landscape kind of look like? You know, or the thing I could do, instead of trying to do all this picture editing in stinking DaVinci, I could do it on Canva. I don't know why I do that to myself. Let me see here. Let me think. Do I want to do it that way? It might be, and then it's just one photo that I'm putting in instead of so many files. Let's go to, boom. Okay, and then let's upload another, whoa. Let me see here. And then we can do this fun looking thing. And then we can figure out the gift piece. Set that as background. Throw that on board. I like to do it kind of the other way. Let's flip it. Boom. And then we can have a gift. Let's find a gift. Gift with a bow. Dude, these pictures that I make crack me up. At least it make me laugh, right? I gotta have fun with it. What kind of incline angle? Gotta make sure this is perfect, guys. Gotta make sure this is perfect. I mean, would this one work? I don't know. Trying to put a gift out here representing the fact that some people who get started in things like content have either already have money or already have things that are gifted to them. Like already have things in place. That's one of the several different kinds of is this one? Bro, and it looks like it's, bro, this might be, dude, how's that look? If I really wanted to go crazy, I could totally like have it right there, and then I could totally double up on the background and make it to where like the bow goes behind the trees. If I really wanted to put that heavy effort into it, but that's gonna take so much time, and I don't have the knowledge or capability. Here, we can just do it this way. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Dude, I love that. Download. I guess I don't need to worry about transparent background. Just download it. Love it. Oh, that's so good. I'm proud of it. Then we're going to save that in here for editing, and this is just going to be me accepting a gift. We'll write it as that. And then we're going to go back over here to DaVinci. Okay, let's delete these. And then actually we can save ourselves some space here in the media pool as well. And delete this one at least. The other one's in use elsewhere. All right, so let's import. Boom. See what this looks like. Oh, yes. The question is, do I have it at the right timing? That's the question. Lumber and bricks already there for them. Then there's full of lumber and bricks already there for them. Oh, see, the issue is here's the issue. Already there for them. Here's the issue. If I had the time and capability, I would totally make it to where the gift falls and then like smoke comes out from under it when it lands and such. But what I do when it's just a picture like this, it makes it really difficult because the I want some movement like I did earlier. When I do it back here, I have some movement. It just feels better. So I guess, man, that might be good for like a thumbnail. But so let's do those pieces then. If I pull this, all right, let's get that piece in here. It's already there for them. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that it didn't fill up the whole thing. There we go. Lumber and bricks already there for them. Then it's already there for them. It's already lumber and bricks. Yard full of lumber and. Okay, I got a different idea. Yard full of lumber and bricks. Yard full of lumber. Of lumber and bricks. With a yard full of lumber and bricks. And then what we can do is we can just drop this bad boy. Woo, wrong way. So what we do is we make it like it's lumber that drops. Got to make sure it's in the good spot. And then bricks. And then I can shrink that size too. I feel like I need to make that a wee bit smaller because because the idea then is I need to get that gift. Can I just? It probably won't let me. It's probably going to tell me that I have to do something else with it. And let's go download transparent. It failed because there's only one image. Okay, so let's just do something like this. And then we can just do it like up there and just do a little of a. There we go. And then we can just crop it. Just crop that out. Let's mark this as gift. Okay, and then we're going to go here to where's the gift? There it is. And then what's going to happen is the gift is going to come in. It's already there. Lumber and bricks already. full of lumber and bricks already there for the lumber and bricks. Wait a minute. Okay. All right. So if we already there for them. Yes, that's what I want, because then it shows it that it was like, oh, how nice. It's already there for. Okay, but we can shrink this a little bit. We can definitely crop from the top. All right, and then move it over. And then all right. So if we have it there like that. House with a yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. See, do I just need to do their house with a yard full of lumber and who built their house with a yard full of lumber and bricks. There's creators who built their house with a yard full of There's creators who built their house with a yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. Then I like that. I like that. I just don't know how if this goes too fast. There's creators who built their house with a yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. All right. And then what I can do possibly is I could take that guy who I had first. Come on, just drop in. Thank you. Because the idea is that he changes. The yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. And if I do this person again, and I have them over here, then what I can do is then have this person coming in and looking smug. Oh, that's the wrong one. That is the wrong one. Boop. Let's go. Where'd he go? Oh, I think I deleted him out the first time. Open. There we go. And then one of the things with him is that I want to flip him. Bring him in here. Boom, boom, boom. And then shrink him a little bit. And I need to have him. I got to switch spots. Let's bring you all down one. Good. And then actually the gift, I kind of want to move over here, which means I need to move the wood that way. Let me hide that one. Need to move the bricks over. The wood. And then the gift covers them. So let's see here. With a yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. Then with a yard full of lumber and bricks. No, I don't like that. House with a yard full of lumber and bricks already there for. Or do I bring myself in late? You know, already there for them. Of lumber and bricks already there for them. Then there's creators who claim bricks already there for them. Then there's all right, let's do a little bit of a Hilly, how we doing? How we doing? Big man Blastoise every time. Oh, every time it catches me off guard. That's funny. So I've been working on this video, man, and I'm what we had worked to last week, I think you were here for, um, work through this like horror kind of feeling, and then I've started with the text stuff, and I started to do more graphic work through these. Have you seen any of this yet? If you haven't, I'll replay it for you. It's only like 20 seconds so far. I got it, and I'm trying to work on small stuff. Doesn't that picture look dope though? Look at this. Doesn't that look dope? I feel like that's a sweet thumbnail. I feel like that is a sweet thumbnail. Oh man. Glad to hear you're doing well. All right, so we got that. Let me do this. Yo, yeah, I cut my hair, by the way. Yeah. It's nice and short and out of the way. It is out of the way. It's a little bit shorter than I like. On the sides, no. The sides, I like it. I want it to fade up, but this up top, I feel like is a little bit shorter. But when it grows out a little bit, I'll start to give it a little look-see. Give it a little flair, if you will. All right, so this here, I want the gift to drop in. I said earlier like that, oh, maybe that's something I'd like to happen, but you know what? I'm doing it. We're gonna just try. Part of this is to get better at editing. You know what I'm saying? So let's start here. We're gonna start at the beginning of it. We're gonna boom, but we're actually going to, no. We're going to start a little bit earlier. Yeah, a little bit earlier, I think. It's already there. Yeah, we're gonna start there, I think. And then we're gonna go from here. But that means it's gonna be, no, but it's gonna look like it's dropping in front of the tree, and that's not what I want. Part of the good editing look is that it looks like it's not. Unless I do something else. What I do is I have it from here, and I can have a little bit of a rotation. And make it, yeah. This is what we'll do. We'll bring it off from over here. Boom. And then what we're going to do is skip over to here. And this is where it is going to be among us. Be among us. Oh no. Okay, perfect. That wasn't as... Let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see what this looks like, guys. Already there for them. Oh. Already here. Ugh, I don't like that. Okay, there. But what we need here, I think, is I had it at like 26 or something like that. Yeah, we'll go right there. Okay, now let's see it. It's already there for them. It's already there for them. Lumber and bricks already there for them. Lumber and bricks already there for them. Lumber and bricks already there for them. Or do I have him in the whole time? With a yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. Which looks better? If I have him in the whole time, yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. Or when I hit the bricks. Lumber and bricks already. No, that's, I don't like that. Or when it comes in. Lumber and bricks already there for. Or after it hits. Already there for them. I'm not sure which one I like more. But what I want to do is I kind of want something crazy here. I'm working a lot on this section, but it's gonna look so good when it's done. If it works like my brain is trying to get it to. First of all, this guy, I need a little bit of effects on. I need him to give me a little bit something here. Give me a little bit something. Camera shake. Thank you. Already there for them. Yep, too much. Slow it down, boy. Slow it down. Shake. Rattle and roll. I'll say it. Shake. A rattle and roll. There we go. Already there for them. Already there for them. Do we want to move him over a little bit more? On screen. It's already there for them. It's already there for them. Then bricks already there for them. Lumber and bricks already. Or do I just put them both on at the same time? With lumber and bricks already there for them. With lumber and bricks already. With lumber and bricks. Ugh. Lumber and bricks already there for them. What I'm trying to do here is I kind of want, maybe I won't be able to do this, but I kind of want a smoke. It's a noise gradient. I don't want noise. I want smoke. Can I get smoke? Can I search? There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. Because what I want it to hit is like it hits and like boom and makes thing come out from it. Because the idea then too would be like when it hits. Actually, let me just right there. So right there, I would want this. Already there for them. I would want a. Let's just see if it'll let me. Okay, get rid of that. Where did I get that from? Was it a fax? No. It was filters. There we go. Boom. Already there for them. Yes. So the idea of it. Already there. Bricks already there. Bricks already there for them. Already there for them. Already there for them. Then there's already there. That's too well, that's not too much. Already there for them. Is there a way though to like Oh yeah, there is. You have boom with these three and then you go to this one and by then you do it again and you just slow them down. Just slow them down. Let's see what happens. Already there for them. Then there's 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 already there for them. All right, let me shut that sound off so it's not playing the same thing. Well, now when I do that, I feel like I need to make the I feel like I need to add camera shake onto this one too. Except it needs to match. Okay, that's what I need to do down here as well. Go back to here and then just boom. How does that look? Why does this picture looks like it's moving so stinking fast? I need to change, I think, the beginning of it even. Let's go just 0.5, 0.5, and then to 0 at the end, yeah. Okay, and then this as well, I would need to go back to the beginning. Probably do 0.5, 0.5. This guy I feel like needs to mirror this. So I need to put some, oh wait, I already have camera shake on him. I need it to be at 0.5 and 0.5, and then by the end it can be at, I have to mark it, 0, right? So it matches the, see, I feel like him though, does that make sense with him being there? Yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. That timing doesn't. He's either got to be there the whole time. House with a yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. Then there's creators with a yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. Then there's with a yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. Then I feel like, let's go 0.75 on him. Let's see what happens. Already there for them. Bricks already there for them. No, it's like not enough. What if we go crazy big on this? Lumber and bricks already there for them. Oh my. Okay, I see the issue that's happening here. I see what's happening here. Alright. Problem is, there needs to be an understanding of like 0.5. Hey! Appreciate the bits, Hilly. Oh, have a good night. All right. Already there for them. Yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. I like that once it hits. But the issue is this needs to be 0.5, and then here needs to be another where this is. Let's go crazy with it. Already there for them. Then there's ooh, I think that's it. I think that's it. With a yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. Then there's creators who their house with a yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. With a yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. Then okay, so that's at 0.5. That's at 0.5. Already there for them. Already there for them. Then all right. So now all I need to do is sound effects for that, in which I think I can still do the swoosh or the whoosh. I can still do that for each of those. Lumber and bricks already yard full of lumber and bricks are yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. I need some sort of like explosion sound or something like that. Is it Pexels? Or, no, Pixabay I think is right. Is that the one we want? Sound effects? Yeah. Okay, so we want What would you call that? Crash to Earth? I don't know. No, those are bang crashes. Car crashes. What would a boom? We'll just hear what some of these sound like. Might need to turn that down a little bit in the mixer. It's a wee bit loud. Which one is it? Coming through there. We're at -21. Alright, here we go. That's not a good sound for it. Nope, that's not it. Nope. No. These aren't even like booms. What? That's not bad. That's not bad. All right, let's go to the next page here. Let's see. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I know it's explosion, but I kind of like that. Save that one. And then import media. All right. So now we're going to... Did it add it? Yeah, here it is. Bring that down quite a bit.
Already there for them. Then there's already there for.
Oh, okay.
Already there for them. Already there for them.
I think that's too late, isn't it? That was it, I think. Or even could it be quicker? I really like that though. Why is it not going to that? Alright, whatever. Okay, so this whole section should be like this.
With a yard full of lumber and bricks already there for them. Then there's creators.
Yes. Now the only thing I think I just want dust to settle. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Can I mix another sound? Because that's... Thud. Thud might be a good thing to search, though. More than a boom, I guess. Okay, bassy bump. Ooh. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. We're doing that one too. We're gonna mix them together. Thud. Beautiful. So we're gonna take this. We got the explosions. We're going to add in the thud. Where's it at? Where's thud? There it is. Add it down here. Trying to draw the line around the same spot. That's gonna be super loud. Whoa, what just happened? Let's see what this sounds like.
It's already there for them.
Let me stop the music. Stop the music, please.
Already there for them.
Do I even hear that other one?
Rick's already there for them. Rick's already there for them.
Okay, we got that, and then we've got.
Already there for them.
So together we should have.
Rick's already there for them. Rick's already there for them. Then there's.
I like that mixture.
Rick's already there for them. Then there's create. Rick's already there for them.
All right, perfect. We just need the smoke thing. How do you do that? Maybe I can look that up. How to make dust rise in DaVinci. I don't want dust particles. Smoke overlay effects? Somebody's willing to share? All right. Don't want that. These are all just smoke like that. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. But I should probably search on YouTube. No. I want to know how to make it. Maybe, let me try something. Maybe we can go to... Maybe we can go to effects, generators. Wasn't there noise gradient, which is like smoke? Is there a way to like...
Already there for them.
No. I don't know how to do that. Smoke is not the right... Impact dust? I don't know. Oh, here we go. How do you recreate a dust or impact or a wave? Oh. Yeah, okay. So it seems like I would have to get one that would be readily available. So let's look here and see if maybe there's like a... Maybe there's a video of impact wave. Well, I would want dust. Yeah. No. No, those are just dust particles. Erg. Yeah, none of this is really looking like what I'm thinking. Let's go to Pexels. See about videos. Impact wave. Let's see what comes up when I say something like that. Is this all water-based as well? Okay, maybe dust isn't the right word to use, because dust always goes to like the light little stuff. What about just air? Still nothing is looking right, so let's do this. Let's go to Canva. All right. Impact. I don't want photos, I want videos. Let's try dust on here. I mean, I guess something like this. I was gonna say, is there a way to change the color? Because that's... what would it be? What would be the best color? Just what, like cloudy. Oh, nope. Can we edit the video? Ooh, it will let me change it. Let's go. But how much is the question? I was gonna say, I don't know. If there's a way to make it more... let's try some... I wish I could get it more brown, maybe? Something a little bit more brown? Ugh. That's not... Hazel? Ooh, that might be the winner. Let's just... We don't need 30 seconds of it. Holy cow, we don't need 30 seconds of it. Let's just do... Yeah, just even like... Not even 5 seconds, but we'll just do 5. Download... Taking a while to download because it's an actual video. But the idea then is when it on impact, I would have it hit and from a small amount and then maybe
Already there for them. Then there's creator already there for them. Then there's already there for them. Then there's creator.
I don't even want that much though. You know what I mean? Like no, because the difficulty is gonna be here. The difficulty with this It's gonna be, how do you make it look like it's rolling out of one spot? Yeah, no, cancel that. I gotta look for something different. Videos of smoke green screen. Or maybe I'm just gonna have to, I might have to chalk this one up to a loss. I'm not gonna be able to do this one. That's all good. It's all good. I think it still looks good here.
Full of lumber and bricks already there for them. Then there's creators who claim to provide a blueprint for how to build a house on a budget.
What is... Stop thinking about the smoke.
There's creators who claim to provide a blueprint for how to build a house on a budget while providing it. Creators who claim to provide a blueprint for how to build a house on a budget while...
All right. Well, I'm going to have to end on that. I'm going to have to finish on that tonight because I have got to make sure I get some things cleaned up before I get to bed myself. So, with that being said, I will be back on Thursday night. The plan is we're going to test out, I think, one more time to see. But I'm thinking that we're going to test out live on TikTok again, 9:30 on Thursday night, just to see how things go again, see how I feel with it. And if after a third time I'm like, I'm not feeling it, then we're gonna stick with just being 9:30 on Twitch. But I will be live on Twitch then by 10:30, probably maybe 10, but 10:30, and we'll go from there. But with that being said, God bless y'all. Have a great night, and I will see you later.